But by the grace of God, President Museveni has brought me back into the industry of art. Now, as the Minister of State responsible for the creative industry of this country. Doesn't God have a sense of justice that is a bit too rare?
He doesn't make mistakes.
He does not make mistakes. And so on Saturday, the first call I got about the demise of our hero Alex Mukulu was from my father, Stephen Rogers. And he said, Honorable Minister, he said, no, you are the minister. And he said, we have lost Alex. I want to thank you for that quick communication. I also did my best as the person responsible for this industry to quickly inform the head of state that this industry had lost an icon. So now let me start my speech. Family of late Alex Mukulu, honorable members of parliament present, I think I've seen a number of you here, the board and management of Uganda National Cultural Center. Unfortunately, our ED has also lost a mom. Today, I think they're in a funeral service somewhere. The artists present, thank you for that solidarity. Thank you for coming up and doing this. And I believe that if we keep that solidarity, the sky is not going to be a limit. All government officials present, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Our gathering today does not feel like a funeral. It feels like a rebirth. And I think many people have defined it in exactly the terms they thought it feels like. Many of you are Christians because I heard you refer to or sing songs that are Christian. From a Christian angle, we know that life is given at a certain point X from God. You become a living being. Between the time you're born and the time you lie back in the coffin, like Alex is lying in his coffin today, God gives you 3 pages, free booklet to write on those pages. It is every man's individual to choose what they write in those pages. And we gather today because this gallant soldier of the industry of art in Uganda wrote, accurately, professionally, diligently, and with all the spirit he had in him. We applaud him, we applaud him. When those pages are written, I do believe it then becomes like a seed. It doesn't die. For anybody who is a farmer, when you get beans out of your house, there are a few beans in your hands. You can even throw them in the ground and you don't expect much out of it. It goes through a painful process of being in a dark world, covered up, with perhaps not so much oxygen, but it is that process that turns it into a big, beautiful plant that flourishes, gathers flowers, and then makes more. Today, I believe that Alex is going down to come out as a healthier, bigger, beautiful flower to make more art, to make more artists. They may be in this room, they may not have come even as we speak, but I'm sure they will come out of the legacy he has left with us. We gather at this beautiful old National Theatre to pay our last respect to one of Uganda's most remarkable sons, a lead gender playwright, actor, director, musician. His guitar is hanging right above him, a storyteller, a cultural icon, and now the late Alex Mukulu. On behalf of of the government of Uganda, particularly the Ministry of Gender, which is the mother ministry for this sector, I extend our deepest condolences to the family and to the relatives, friends, and the entire art fraternity for the countless Ugandans whose lives were touched by Alex because of his extraordinary talent. Today should not pass just as a day of mourning Alex. It is celebrating a legacy, a rebirth, a regermination, a multiplication of Alex Mukulu. As a thinker, a social commentator, a cultural ambassador, and above all as a storyteller who understood the theatre could inform, educate, entertain, challenge, provoke reflection, and inspire society, he took the stage and used it to grow this nation. He grew into different parts of the hearts of the people seated here, into many seeds of the artists he worked with, and to grow the industry into what the country is proud of today. It is sad, though I must note, that Alex departs at a time when the government of Uganda has recognized highly that the creative industry has a huge role to play in the welfare, economic, social transformation of this country. The art industry, the creative industry, has a huge role to play in the socio-economic transformation of this country.